But one of the privileges in missions in Peru that we have is to serve underneath local leaders who are living missionally and engaging their culture with the gospel and following their lead. And that brings some frustrations, and I think it teaches us a lot of lessons that we really wouldn't learn otherwise about how God works through a people.
In our culture, we're so task-oriented. Like, we don't feel like we're being productive unless we are getting things done. And they're very relational, which I think is really important. And throughout the Bible, we see that that's how God is. God is a very relational God, and relationships are so important.
Their culture is just so beautiful and warm and loving. There were times when I was wondering where to minister to who because we just felt so loved on.
Blew me away that I don't know these people, and why are they being so loving to me? And so that was really the start of painting a portrait of God's church that I hadn't seen yet.
How full of love the Peruvian Christians were, how full of love and full of gratitude they are in spite of the economic conditions that their country is in.
Over there they have so little, but they're so passionate about Christ, and they're just so full of joy in the midst of poverty and having absolutely nothing.
It's not just about my contribution or what I have to give or what I have to offer, but that He's working in huge ways through individuals, but more big picture ways.
And we had done all this preparation, and yet, there was a cost involved. For some of us it was time, but for most of us it was health. And really realizing that, would I do this if I knew it would cost me?
If I'm ever going to do missions, if God's ever going to call me to do that, I need to be prepared for what it's about, to take this decision seriously, not to jump in it haphazardly, and to know what to expect, because this is what I'd be doing full time if I'm ever called to do that.
Our role in being there was to serve the people and to serve in whatever way possible, and it wasn't that we had to cross all 10 things off the list that we had accomplished for the week.
It's a long-term partnership that is having a huge impact on the community there, that we are enabling them to do things and have ministry opportunities that they wouldn't be able to have.
I think that other people going would be rewarded themselves, but they can give so much to these people. They need to be equipped. They need to know that they can do this. They can equip their people to go out. They're sending missionaries from their church, which is just amazing. Future teams can just know that they'll be utilized, and it won't be in the ways that they expect at all. They'll be used, and God has a purpose for them in that place.